So my first sheet of card is 11.5 by 8.25, and it's been scored at 5 3/4. I'm just going to fold that in half and burnish it, and then put that to one side for now. We'll use that piece later. So for the second piece of card, this wants to measure 8.25 by 11. You've scored it at 5.5. You're then going to put a pencil mark 1/2 inch either side of that score line, and 1.5 inch in from each corner, and you're going to draw a pencil line that goes from that 1.5 inch to that middle mark there. That's the middle of the card, so that is 4 1/8 there. Then you're just going to take a pair of scissors and you're going to cut this triangle out on both sides. So you should be left with a piece of card that looks like that. Now flick it over so that your pencil marks are on the back. And then the mats and layers for this, we need to do that before we do anything else. So the mats and layers for this, you want to cut yourself a mat which measures 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. So it should look like that. You then want to put yourself a mark 1 1/4 inch from the bottom and draw yourself a line to that top corner. So that will go there. Now, what I need you to remember is that for each one, you need to make sure that you're doing top or bottom, because when I was cutting my layers out, I ended up with 3 for the bottom and 1 for the top. So we're going to do that. So I'm just going to cut down this line, and then I'll tell you the measurements for the layer. So that's your mat. And the measurement for your layer itself is 3.5 by 5, and then you're going to measure up from the bottom 1 inch. So that's 1.5 inches, that's 1.25 inches, and that's 1 inch. And then that way you'll get that lovely border around the edges. So I'll just get this glued on, and then we'll get these glued down. So they're all glued down. I'm going to bob them to one side to dry because I don't want them to move when I'm ready to use it. So I bob that to one side, take my card base back, so this is the slightly bigger piece, and I'm going to put some mats and layers on this. For this, my mats are 5.5 by 8, and my layers are 5 1/4 by 7 3/4. The paper that I'm using for my layer is a Made to Surprise Baked Delights one, and they're both going to be exactly the same. Now to fasten these together, you want yourself 4 pieces of card measuring 1/2 by 2 inch, and you're going to score these at 1/4, 1/2, 1 1/4, and 1 3/4, and you're going to do that on all 4. So you're going to fold these so that you've got a valley, a mountain, a mountain, a valley. So you should have a little bit that looks like that. You're going to bob some glue on these 2 feet here. And then you want to line this up with the top of your layer. So you want the shorter bit in towards the middle. So top of your layer, and line it up with your mat there and your layer there. So once you've got all 4 on, bob some glue down the centerfold on your middle piece here. So bookbinding glue might be better for this. I haven't got any at the moment. My postman hasn't been yet, but I think that would probably hold quicker and faster for you. And then you want a little bit of glue on each of these tabletops that you've created here. And then you're going to put this in the middle, line it up top and bottom. And then flop them down onto them tabletops. Like so. So it should look like that. So I'm going to bob that to one side to dry, and then we'll make the concertina bit for the middle. And to do the concertina bit, we want 2 pieces which are 1.5 inch by 9 inch, and we're going to score them at 1.5, 3, 4.5, 6 and 7.5, and we'll do that on both pieces. Then going to concertina it, so valley, mountain, valley, mountain, valley. You want to put some glue on this piece here. And line it up so that it fits into this corner here. Just hold that for a second and then we'll do the other side. So I've been in the scrap drawer for the little mats and layers for the concertina, and these are 1.25 by 1.25 for the mat and 1 by 1 for the layer. This reminds me a little bit like a big top circus. If you took that bottom bit out, you could almost have like a circus scene in there as well. Now I've stamped and coloured and fussy cut out the macaroons, which are from Papercraft Society box number 50, I believe. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of glue on the edges of these because I want these to go between the two here. So I've stamped this one. Yeah, this is the original one. I've stamped this one, coloured it and fussy cut it out. And then I've stamped onto a silicone mat and used a silicone mat to stamp this one. Now the outline, I can't speak. Now the outline isn't as good. However, it means that I've got that mirror image, which is what I wanted. So put some glue on here. And these have just been coloured with Copics. Try and get them about the same distance away. Actually, if we move it along a little bit, that's better. And this one. Now you don't have to do this with the stamp, but I was just worried that there might not be a great deal of stability here, so I thought by bridging it with the stamp, it would help. There we go. I've stamped a happy birthday sentiment. I've just fussy cut round it. So to decorate the front of the card, my mat measures 8 by 5.5 and my layer is 7 3/4 by 5 1/4. And this is a beautiful foiled paper from the Made to Surprise Baked Delights again. I've put it on some gold. I'm just going to glue that on. And then I've die cut Happy Birthday using the pink stripe that we've used inside. And that is a sentiments die from Made to Surprise. Now, what I have also done is I've drawn around the die to give me a shadow. So I'll show you what I mean in a minute. I like my sentiments to have a nice chunky shadow with them. So I drew it around it in gold, which was difficult to see to cut out, but I do think it's worked quite well. And then you could use some foam tape to stick these on. I'm just going to stick them on with a bit of glue. I think there's enough dimension with the card as it is. So I've put a panel on the back using the same measurements. So the gold is 5.5 by 8 and the white is 5 1/4 by 7 3/4. You've got a decent sized place there to write your message. So that's as front and as inside. Thank you ever so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed that, and please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.